Today, it's another random distraction from regular politics. It's a coin flip battle between Robert F. Kennedy Jr. for the Republicans and Gavin Newsom for the Dems. This one was suggested to me in the comments, and I don't think any introduction is needed here. It's Kennedy, the former Democrat, against the current Democrat, Newsom. Both of them from California, so I think we're ready to get into it. The first state is Alaska. It's heads for Kennedy, tails for Newsom. Here comes the last frontier. This is going to be heads. It's coming to Kennedy. The second state is Hawaii. 4 EVs. Kennedy again. Also Republicans. They've won 5 consecutive battles. So the Dems are due here. Let's head up to the next state. That's Washington. 12 electoral votes here. Tails. Newsom in the lead now. Here's Oregon. That is heads. It's coming back to Kennedy. Let's resize the map here real quick. And that's going to take us into California. This is the home state. It's a massive cushion, 54 votes. Let's get to the flip. And it is tails. It is coming to Newsom. He claims his home state. Next, Nevada. Let's see if Kennedy comes back. No. Newsom. 2 in a row. Here's Idaho. 4 EVs. Tails again for Newsom. Here's Utah. Half a dozen votes here. Gavin Newsom has 4 in a row. Let's do Arizona now. The Grand Canyon State. 11 votes. They're coming to Kennedy. Snaps Newsom's streak. Here comes Montana. 4 EVs. It's coming to Kennedy. Here's Wyoming. The Equality State. It's going to go blue. Next, Colorado. And even 10 votes here. They're coming to RFK Jr. Here's New Mexico. 5 votes for Gavin Newsom. Next, it's North Dakota. Not a ton of votes here, just 3 of them. They're coming to Newsom. Here's South Dakota next. 3 more for Newsom. Nebraska at large. 2 votes. Newsom again. Next, Nebraska's first. 1 vote for Kennedy. Here's Nebraska's second. It's going to go blue for Newsom. He's at 99. Here's Nebraska's third. And it is going to put Newsom at 100. Next, it's Kansas. That is coming to Kennedy. Here comes the Sooner State. That is Oklahoma. They've got a lucky 7. It's going to be Kennedy back to back. Next, Texas, 40 votes. This would almost close the gap for Kennedy. It's a high stakes flip. Let's do it. This is tails. Gavin Newsom opens up a huge lead, but you never know what's going to happen. Last week we saw J.D. Vance with a monster comeback. Let's keep going. Here comes Minnesota. The North Star State is going to go red. Next, Iowa. They've got 6 of them. And it's going to go to Newsom. Here's Missouri. Here's 10 more votes for Kennedy. Next, Arkansas. Half dozen for Kennedy. Down in the Gulf, Louisiana. 8 votes. They're going to go to Newsom. Next, it's going to be Wisconsin. It's another 10 votes at stake. Newsom picking them up. Here comes Illinois. Who's going to get them? Gavin Newsom. Next, Michigan. 15 votes for Newsom. It's a pretty dominant lead here now. More than 100 for Newsom. Let's do Indiana next. 11 votes, and Kennedy is going to pick them up. Next, Kentucky. The Bluegrass State is going to go back toward Newsom. Next, it's Tennessee. It's 11 votes. And claiming those is RFK Jr. That puts him over 100, but Newsom over 200. Let's do Mississippi. Another 6 for Kennedy. Next door, Alabama. 9 votes. Kennedy getting another one. He's got 3 in a row. The next state is Florida. Pretty big chunk here, 30 votes. Kennedy's not going to want to lose this one. Let's do the flip. It's heads. Kennedy is going to pick up 30, but he's still trailed by 59. The next state is Georgia. Here comes another 16 of them. And Kennedy has 5 consecutive states. Let's do South Carolina next. 9 votes. And Kennedy again, 6 in a row. He's really cleaning up here in the South and the Sun Belt. Newsom is dazed. Let's see what happens next on North Carolina. 16 votes, another one for Kennedy. 7 consecutive states. He's only down by 18. He could pretty much close that gap on Ohio. That's next. 17 votes. This would be for 8 states in a row. Here comes the flip. Can Newsom wake up? No. Kennedy has closed the gap to just 1 electoral vote. Newsom looked totally dominant, but he's completely collapsed. It's back to even, and Kennedy is going to go for 9 states in a row. This is for West Virginia. Here comes the flip. This is tails. Newsom does not let Kennedy get the lead, but he's only ahead by 5. Now we're going to go to the northeast corner, Maine at large. It's getting real spicy now, and it's coming to Newsom. Here's Maine's first. 1 vote for Kennedy. Next, it's Maine's second. This is going to close it out. It's coming to Newsom. Next, New Hampshire. The Granite State, 4 votes for Newsom. Next, we've got Vermont. That is the Green Mountain State. They've got 3 votes. And Newsom again. Now Newsom has a 14-vote lead. But there's twice that amount at stake in New York. 28 votes. Kennedy's down by 14, but he could be up by 14 if he puts up heads. Huge, huge stakes. Let's do the flip. This is tails. Gavin Newsom picking up New York. Now Kennedy with a lot of pressure again. Let's do the Bay State next, Massachusetts. And it is going to go to Kennedy. He comes back with 11. Connecticut is the next flip. 7 of them. Kennedy again. How about Rhode Island? 4 EVs for Kennedy again. Next, New Jersey. 14 votes. This is a crucial flip. Can Kennedy keep clawing his way back? Let's find out. It's tails. It's coming to Gavin Newsom. Newsom 8 away now. Next, it's Delaware. 3 votes. And we've got heads. It's coming to Kennedy. Next, Maryland. 10 votes. This would do it for Newsom. If he puts up tails, let's do the flip. It's do or die for Kennedy. And we've got tails. It's over. Gavin Newsom takes down Kennedy on the Old Line State. Pretty good battle here, though. Let's finish it up. Let's do D.C. Only 3 flips to go. And it's going to go to Newsom. Next, Pennsylvania. Here comes 19 more. It's heads. It is coming to Kennedy. And the final flip is Virginia. 13 votes for Kennedy. That means Newsom has won it with 275. Kennedy right behind at 263. But Newsom does snap the skid for the Dems. So Newsom with a win here. He was helped out by taking 3 of the 4 big states. Kennedy totally dominant in the Sun Belt. He even put up 8 in a row, but he never quite regained the lead since Oregon. And this is an unusual looking map. We've got Oregon, Montana, and Minnesota. Those red states are isolated from the rest. And you've also got Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania the same, along with Delaware. Even these states in New England here, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island, not connected to the rest of Kennedy's states. But a pretty great battle here from these 2 candidates. So let me know in the comments. Are you glad to see Newsom put up a W for the Dems? How about Kennedy almost coming back yet again for the GOP? What do you think about this map? Let me know down below. On your way out, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join if you'd like to support the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.